Okay, new section of the video. It's still 4/16 and July 10th. You can see that. All right, so let's do a full walk around. We'll open the hood and all that. Let me get a trot. 1 second. And yeah, y'all are stuck with me for the unedited tour here. Oh, a lot of those roly-poly doodle bugs. Hopefully most of them made it. So brakes are great, but I always use a chalk. You just never know. This is magnetic, so this comes off. I'll pop the hood. Spider webs come with it. You can have those. Plenty of room to work, you can just get in there. New starter. And then I showed you this, but now that we have some light, you can see the 3 new batteries. And then there's the switch for the box. You also have an engine heater. So you can plug in an extension cord to that. You got an engine heater. You look up top. All the lights work. This is Plastidip. So I just Plastidip these, but if you turn on the scene lights, you can, I mean, it's like they're not even there. So let's show you all the cabinets, and like I said, I use it, so I got a bunch of stuff in here. My Easy Up's usually in here. Plenty of room in here. This is where the Starlink satellite goes when I'm out and about. But this has your quartz light stuff, so if you want to use the quartz lights, you got to flip the breakers, and then you control them from inside. And then house supply, so just plug in your supply to the house, and I have the connector for that, so you can plug in regular house supply, and then that automatically charges the batteries, and you can run the 110 in there. Oh, I still got my grill in here. Forgot I left that in there. Anyway, this is a great grill tray, and it locks, so then you just push this without pinching your fingers in there, then you can close it. And back, and that kind of gives you the scale. I mean, it's really big in there. That's like 3.5 feet, maybe 4 feet. The other one's about the same. Lots of room. And then it does have the automatic kneeling valve, so you can have it automatically kneel when you open this second door. I have it on override, so if you push that, then it just lowers down. And then you can see under the back there. Those are the airbags. You can see the tires are just new. I mean, there's 1,500 miles on them or so, but we'll go in it in a sec, and I'll show you all that stuff. That's that cabinet. That's like 6'6" in there. Oh, sorry, that's like 6'8" in there. I'm 6'3", and there's still plenty of room. Like, you could fit me standing up in there. And that's a pass-through, so I'll show you that on the inside. Got a window. Let's do this one first. This is a pass-through also. So there's your 110-volt inverter. It's like 1,500 watts. That's my Easy Up top. So my Easy Up must be in there somewhere. And then lots of shelves. And then this is always open here, and then this is a pass through. And then I've got a mosquito netting here, but I need to affix it to the top here a little better because I just had it taped up there and it wasn't good enough. So once it got, you know, super hot, it didn't like to stay, but if I can put that on there a little better. So, and it's just taped up there. So I meant to do it on a board. I stopped doing some of the dirt bike stuff, so I'm just not using it. Here's my bedding, but I'll move this out of the way. So seat, and then there's your pass through there, so you can kind of see all of that. And then I'm gonna put my bedding back here. This is when I camp. I leave the bike in the ambulance, and then I just sleep on the cot right here. This is perfect. And then, you know, you can keep all your tools and stuff in there, lots of room. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you already know all about ambulances and why you'd want one for creating to a camper. You can see I had to wash everything, but got all my camping stuff in there, but shelves everywhere. This raises up too, like it pulls out. You can unlock it in here with these latches, and then that can pull out, and then this one does as well, so it can raise up. I don't do it like that. And also, if you get one of these, they rattle. So I always put these little, here's a good example. Yeah, here's a good example. So these are chair feet, and I put the chair feet like anywhere anything would touch. And like up here, like if you undo the thing up here, then this whole thing raises up, right? But then you can see the little chair feet, and just the little bits of chair feet, those keep it from rattling. So super good tip there. I wish I had known that on my first ambulance that rattled. I thought that thing was falling apart everywhere I drove. This is the best one I've had though. You can sit 5 back here, so there's a seatbelt there, a seatbelt in that seat, and then 3 seat belts here. And then you got this cool bit here, and they're all on these little gas struts. And then you got your lunch table. So I usually eat my lunch here. I sit in the chair, and then this is my lunch table, which is like a little, you know, drawer, but it's got this fiberglass thing over it. And then my coffee goes over there. But this will tell you everything in here. I just pulled it out, so it's got all this. You can see what's going on. Outside temp, it's not 109 outside, it's only like 90, but your oxygen tanks, your RPM of the engine, and then your volts, how many amps you're using. So that's cool. I use 1 amp. If the doors are closed, then these lights aren't on, and then that gives you 1 amp in here you're using. These top ones here, I converted them all to LED. So these 6 on the ceiling are all LED now, so they use almost nothing. So if we go through here and turn that on, so that'll raise the RPM, you see. And then, you know, we can do whatever, air conditioning, and I don't usually run the air conditioning, but everything works. And you can control the radio from back here. There's